What's up, guys? The building starts at 1 minute 34 if you want to skip to that, but a little bit of history here. Just about a minute and a half of history. This is a Norman tower. Who were the Normans? Oh, by the way, this tower is designed by ColFeters, one of the best builders on my server. So big shout out to ColFeters. It's his design. The Normans were people who lived, well, they came from Normandy, which is in north of France. Let's have a look at ColFeters' Norman tower. The Normans conquered England in 1066 and they built all sorts of things like castles, fortifications, keeps, monasteries, abbeys, churches, cathedrals, and these towers. So we had on the basement, we had a kitchen and a storeroom. We've got this big great room, some fancy bedrooms as well. ColFeters has got really, really good furnishing. We're going to do all the furnishing as well. Kind of a rec room and an attic as well. So let me show you a couple of pictures of real life Norman towers in and around Northern Europe and England. They really were very secure places to live, and you could hold a small garrison inside as well and really dominate the surrounding countryside and collect taxes and things like that. But yeah, Norman architecture was really kind of Romanesque, based a little bit on some Roman designs, and they took some Roman influence. Another historical build on my channel. This is part one of the tower. Now, if you like historical builds, I've done a few more. I've done a broch on the bottom right there, a roundhouse in the top left, and a cranach in the background picture. Anyway, let's get this built. First of all, you're going to grab some stone bricks and you're going to make yourself a 21 by 21 square. And then on the inside of that, I'm going to put some cobblestone. And then I'm going to put a floor of just normal stone slabs. I didn't go all the way to the edges because that's going to be an interior wall. Add 5 more layers to make it 6 high in total. So I've sped that up in the video, but you need to add another 5 layers on top to make it 6 in total. So this is the south side of the tower. In the background you can kind of see the levels of the tower that we're going to be doing. We're going to do the first 3 levels in this video. Take a little chunk out the southeast corner. That's where the stairs are going to be. Okay, so facing the east wall, let's have a look. This is in the basement where there's like a kitchen and a storeroom. This is a really nice design by ColFeters. Anyway, we've got little 3x2 blocks of stone bricks, and then we're going to mark in kind of a furnace and a fireplace. So a little gap of 2 there. You can cut into the wall as well, cut into the cobblestone wall. A couple of blocks of magma cube, which looks really good when it's set on fire. Netherrack would work just as well. A couple of furnaces, and underneath the furnaces a couple of cobblestone slabs. And I think that's a fantastic looking kind of furnace with the fire at the back heating the ovens. Onto kind of the main cooking fireplace. It's going to be 3 blocks wide, a little bit more of a floor and more magma cubes, more fire, and some more cobblestone at the side, and we're going to top that off with a layer of stone. I forgot about me cauldrons, and the metal rod as well, which looks good. It looks like a kind of something you would balance something on or cook something on, like a spit. Anyway, there's some more stone on top of that. And then what I can do is just keep on going round and round and round with some more of this brick. But before I do that, I'm going to just switch the camera around nice and quick to the other side. And I'm actually going to put another fireplace down here. So often in castles and keeps in the 11th and 12th century, you would get the kitchens and the well and everything like that at the base, in the basement of the castle. And then they would even have things like lifts and pulleys to lift the food up. Anyway, a little bit of Ferris Trapdoris Maximus, in other words, iron trapdoors, and we've got ourselves another little fireplace at the back. Hopefully that was kind of similar to the last one, so I didn't need to comment too much on how to build that. So run the stone bricks all the way around the side, but leaving a little gap of 3 in the northeast corner for the door. More stone bricks over on the north side here. Little Yoda's thinking. Now this is bone block. You've got to be collecting bones. If you're doing this in survival, I would say this is pretty difficult to build in survival. This is a huge, huge build. But these are bone blocks, which look really, really nice. I think I placed some of them on their sides, so forgive me if I place some of the bones on their sides. Little door goes in there. Pretty easy. And then the bone block just gets carried right on up to one below the top. So it's up to the 5th level high in total with the bones. Come on, Yoda, don't get stuck. You can't run out of bones in creative mode. As many blocks as you want. So there we go. Bones all the way around, and it's just one gap off the top. Cool. So we're still looking south here, and what I'm going to do now is just add in some wooden logs there, oak wood logs right there, and these can kind of get wrapped around on top of the bone all the way. And that really is nearly the finish of level 1, apart from the furnishing. So we're going to make some 5 high posts here with a little upside down stair on top, and these just go with gaps of 3. There's gaps of 3 between all of these posts and the walls and between each other in the middle. Same again on the other side. Up 5 and then a little upside down stair. Boom, boom. And up again. Boom. And can you guess what's going to go on top of them? I'm sure you can guess exactly. Little gaps of 3 between these beams going across. We need something to hold up the floor above, of course. And here's the beams going fleeing across. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this, and hopefully you tune in for part 2, which will be in a day or 2. Going to do 3 levels of the tower and 3 levels in the next episode. If you've got any good ideas for more historical builds, then let me know. These are upper oak wood slabs, and again, just gaps of 3. Just keep on doing those gaps of 3 and you can't go wrong. Let me show you inside. This is the basement all furnished. So this is ColFeters' idea. So you may need to watch this bit a few more times. I think that's meat hanging down. So we've got wood, we've got chests, we've got hay, we've got more wood, we've got a well down into the ground. Remember I said there would be a well? I like that. Kind of some wine kegs and beer kegs, and then he's even put right into the wall some crafting benches, which I thought was a really good idea. Plenty of wood, and that brings us round to a really nice shelf made of upside down spruce wood stairs and slabs, and a big fat table in the middle. Well, yeah, watch that a few times if you want to copy the furnishing exactly, but I'm sure you'll have fun kind of furnishing it yourself. So now it's on to the 2nd level, and I'm going to put a perimeter of stone bricks all around the outside. Sometimes these Norman towers or castles were called keeps as well. A Norman keep is something you could have definitely called this. An inner perimeter, or a nice thick wall on this keep or house or tower or castle, and that would keep everyone safe. Literally, that's where the word comes from, to keep things inside nice and safe. Now, this wall area needs to be 7 high in total, so add 6 more layers of stone bricks on top. If you haven't got too many stone bricks, you could make it cobblestone on the inside layer. So what I'm going to do now is put in a nice little floor, not dark oak, but spruce wood would be a nice floor right there. Cool, okay, let's spin the camera to the north side of the wall, and we're going to be doing some windows. So get your counting hats on. Counting with Andy. 2 down and then 5 across in total. And on the diagonal, you're going to make a little 2x2 window. And we've got these little stairs in that formation. 2 stairs the right way up, 2 stairs upside down. So it's 3 down and 5 in total. 3 down and 5 in on both sides. Same on this side, 3 down, 5 in. Another window making this little double eye shape kind of thing. 3 down, 5 in. On the diagonal, hack out those 2x2 squares and put in your stairs. Stone brick stairs. You could use cobblestone if you want. Same on this side. Goody goody, and one more to do round here. We missed that one out in the middle there because there's going to be a door there. Here I just want to come across by 2 because we've got the staircase in the way, so that just makes it nice and centered. There we go, down 3, in by 2 on the diagonal. Make that little window, and then it's 2 sets of stone brick stairs upside down on the top, the right way up on the bottom. Okay, once the windows are in place, I'm going to seal the deal in the corner there. And it's time to mark in the doorway. Nice simple little oak wood log frame. And then some dark oak logs, and on top of that, 2 lines of bone blocks. Another door, and that's actually the main door. You can hack that right out. That's going to be the main door, and we'll build the stairs up to that in the next episode. Okay, let's turn our attention to the windows. Couple of stairs there, upside down stairs there. Just really open these windows up nicely. We've got some spruce wood slabs at the top as well. I'm just moving on to the window out the side. But yeah, you want to make a little kind of a step here in front of the window of stone. I think that looks really nice when you do that, when we put the wall around it. So what I'm going to do is just do the same on all the other windows. So go ahead if you're doing this. If you're building along, then you need to do it on all your windows exactly the same. Right, I'm going to mark in the fireplaces. These should be exactly in the middle, 5 wide and 3 high. So I'm just using some nice coloured wool to mark in where the fireplaces would be, and then some more dark oak double layers all the way around. Did I do double layers beside the door? I might not have done double layers beside the door. I meant to do. Is that a mistake? Did I do double? Yeah, look at the bones in between the doors. Yeah, the bones in between the doors, the bone block's slightly wrong. Never mind, you could fix that. Double layers of dark oak logs upright. And then bone. More boning than you can shake a stick at. That probably doesn't sound too right. Hopefully get all these bone blocks the right way up. I think in the last level I got some of them upside down. Never mind. Okay, so on the east and west walls we're going to fill in the bone blocks like that. And then on the north and south walls I'm going to fill in with simple oak wood logs like that. And then I'm going to go for this again. Gaps of 3. Simple. Gaps of 3 in between these lines. Really easy, like so. Then I'm going to grab, hopefully going to grab some upper oak wood slabs. And then, again, just gaps of 3, making these really pleasing little squares. So absolute genius by ColFeters to make this a 21 by 21, an odd numbered sided square. If you're building, go for odd numbers almost all the time. It just makes things a bit better. Right, a little internal wall. It's going to take a while for the camera to move down, but hopefully you should see exactly where this internal wall is if you kind of match it up with the rafters above. Okay, now it's time for some supporting stone brick stairs upside down under the rafters. I think these look really nice indeed. And we can do the fireplace. So hack out the fireplace. We've got a couple of uprights, some stone, and we're just to hack out another layer. Add some cobblestone at the sides. We've got magma blocks at the back. Set them on fire. I've also taken out a block above the fire as well. Looks like a chimney that way. And some iron fences underneath. Do the same on both sides. You've got 2 fireplaces. And let's have a look at the furnishing that ColFeters came up with for this room. So this is what it should look like completely furnished. We've got some nice blocks of wood for the fire in the corner. Some simple seating arrangements. Nice big table right there with some pretty cool things on top like mugs. Some armor, some of your swords and bows on the wall, some beds and chests. You know the deal. Furnish your castle. Some nice shelves in the corner and another little seating arrangement. Nice and cozy, this room. This is where the soldiers would live. It's also the kind of the main entrance, the busiest part of the build. Right, the staircase at the side, a little bit complicated. Don't worry too much about it if you can't copy it exactly block for block, but I have gone into first person mode. That staircase there is wrong. That first staircase block is wrong, but everything else should be right. I'll just go back and fix that staircase in a minute. These staircase blocks should be in the right place, however. Let's build up the side with more polished andesite. Coming up like this. Easy corners, very easy corners. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's in the right place. Okay, now we can build up the sides, going for the outside of the sides, if that makes sense. The inside outsides, I don't know. I started the window here, so I'll finish the window that way up. There we are. And we've got a window down there. That's kind of fine. Let's bring this up. Now, a block from the top, we're going to do another little window. So it's upside down and the right way up, making that little slotted window there, which looks really smart. And we can do another one on that side as well. Yeah, we've got this little wall in here to finish, and this is simple, 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 just stone bricks all the way up. If you can't copy the staircase, don't worry, don't lose heart. Just make sure that your stairs can get from where you need to go to where you need to be. Does that make sense? Make your stairs from where you need to be to where you... Make them go from one floor to... Yeah, you get the idea. You get the idea. Anyway, so this is how Cole has done his stairs. I quite like this design. Indeed, we can just make a little platform there. Underneath the stairs I can put some upside down blocks, and that just seals in all the little gaps that you might see, so that if you dropped your keys coming up the stairs you wouldn't lose them down the little gaps. And we can put a little torch in here, the entrance into the kind of the main area. Alrighty, so that is the stairs to the second, or for the second level up to the third level, completely done. One more upside down staircase to go there, and we are a done deal. So now we're on to the third level, the last level in this episode, and there are 3 levels coming up in episode 2. So another simple perimeter of stone bricks, just leaving a gap for the stairs, and we're going for an inner perimeter of cobblestone this time. You just use whatever blocks you've got the most of. That inner layer doesn't matter too much, to be honest. Okay, stack that up so it's 9 high in total, so another 8 blocks on top of the first one. 9 in total. Seal the deal in the corner there, and I'm adding a simple floor of spruce wood planks. Alright, we're going to start with, this is the great room. This is the big eating room. What am I talking about, furnishing? This is the big room where you've got big fires and a big table and a head table for the king or the nobleman or the queen or the noblewoman. And yeah, you would have big feasts and banquets up here. Sometimes the kitchen would be in the lower portion in the basement. Sometimes it would be in the top floor as well. By the way, this fireplace I'm building a little bit too wide. It's only meant to be 3 wide, and I've gone and made it 5 wide. So have a little break and just wait until Andy gets it right. Come on, there we go. I'm making it a little bit smaller now. 3 wide is the fire with stone bricks on top, polished andesite on the side. We've got some nice magma blocks at the back, and some more polished andesite on the floor to make a bit of a fancier fireplace this time, and another string of iron bars. Same on the other side, exactly opposite. So nice 2 big fireplaces on this level. Now it is window time. Time for some windows. Okay, so starting on, I guess this is the east wall here. We've got some windies to put in. So I'm going to use some, so count over 1, down 2, and then over 3. And I'm going to put in a little 1x2 window. So down, this time it's down by 2 and along by 5. Here on the north walls, it's down 2 and along by 6. So a bit of a difference in the north and south walls. Down 2 along by 6 in total on the diagonal, carving that little spot there. Hopefully that's pretty easy to do. Now we're onto a west wall, so it's along by 5 this time. Hopefully I've done 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, like so. And there is a little 1x2 window. Back to the north, so the south side, down by 2 and along by 6 this time. Come on, Yoda. 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I just do 5 there? 6. Ooh, phew. 6. And same over here. Is that right? Yeah, down 2 and along by 6 in total. That looks suspiciously like 5 to me. I think that window's maybe slightly in the wrong place, so it's meant to be in 6. Doesn't matter too much, to be honest. You can easily move them later on. Right, on the inside, the windows are going to get a stone brick stair at the base, some Trapedoris Maximus, and a little quartz slab sticking out, and a quartz stair sticking out as well. The sides, if you've used cobblestone for your interior wall, make them nice stone bricks. That makes the window look really, really nice. Okay, well the same thing needs to be done to all the windows, and this is where you can check that they are in the right place. Let me show you one more window. So the sides are stonus brickus, Trapdoris Maximus for the gap. Quartz stairs upside down sticking out, and a quartz slabby sticking out as well. And now what we can do is just spin the camera around and little Yoda will flee around and just add those windows absolutely everywhere. Alright, now we can look at the walls. Going to start with the north wall here. And it's this dark oak. I think it's dark oak, maybe it's spruce, I don't know. Whatever dark wood you like. Put those logs all the way around too high. Well, not too high, but too high. Do you get it? Oh, never mind. Anyway, yellow and green for a bit of decoration in one of this fancy room. This is a really nice decorated room. Yellow and green alternate clay or terracotta, whatever you want, all around the outside. So we'll just wind the camera around a nice big circle, give you a good view of what we've done so far. Alrighty, moving on. We're going to be moving on to some nice wall decorations. So above the fireplace on the east and west walls, first of all, we've got a layer of bone block. Then I'm going to make a nice pattern on the wall. You might choose a different pattern. This is what ColFeters came up with. We've got a little yellow cross in the middle, surrounded by some nice blue, looks a bit like a Swedish flag or something, and then you've got some red C shapes kind of bordering that. If ColFeters has researched that being a Norman flag or something, I'll be absolutely amazed. He has done his research though. He's made a beautiful, beautiful build, and the furnishing is stunning. I've actually learned quite a bit just by having a look at his furnishing. Same deal on the other side. And that's where I discovered that window was in slightly the wrong place, so I moved that window very slightly. More bone all the way around, and then what I'm actually going to do is put some bone on this, the north wall. And we're going to make a nice throne for the noble person who is sitting eating the giant banquet at the top table. So hack away the clay. And I'm going to put in a little bit of a floor. It should stick out 3, but I've only made it 2, so I guess I'll need to go and add another layer later on. Right in the middle, we're going to put a little quartz slab, I believe. Yep, there we go. Hack away the wood behind, and this build up 2 full blocks of quartz, and that's going to form the seat or throne. Couple of blocks of spruce wood, and then upside down spruce wood stairs. I think they are, maybe they're dark oak, I don't know, something nice and dark anyway. And then some upside down stairs and a little curve like that. Then I'm going to make another little kind of fancy flag or banner. I guess they represent banners or tapestries on the wall, probably tapestries, woven tapestries on the wall. The camera's a little bit low right now, hopefully we'll move it up in a minute and you'll see exactly what I have done. A little fancy kind of shelf or cover for the seat, just like that. Upside down dark oak stairs, and then 2 facing in the way. It makes that little pattern like that. And there we go. Nearly finished this room. So what we're going to do now is put alternate, again, yellow and green terracotta or hardened clay, whatever it is called these days, all around the outside, pretty much in the same places as they are on the third level up, I think. So there we go, green and yellow all the way around. A fine room to be dining in, that is for sure. So either side of the throne, we're going to put some upside down spruce wood stairs, and these are just supports for the beams. These are the beams that are going to hold up the next floor and the ceiling. So there's a gap of 3 between those. And we can add some more, again, with a simple gap of 3. Which makes at the sides, there's little gaps of 1, which is fine. Beautiful. That's pretty straightforward, right? Grab yourself some Ocus Woodus Slabus, and again, just gaps of 3 in between all these lines. If you've got any more historical builds that you would like to see me build. Could be from different countries, didn't need to be in Europe either, so let me know in the comments. I'm writing down some of the ideas that you've been giving me, especially ones I need to research from countries that I've not been to or I haven't visited. Anyway, let me show you inside the room. This is ColFeters furnishing ideas. Hopefully you can copy it or get some ideas yourself. You've got some shelves, you've got a nice upper table, which is really, really cool. Some nice pressure plates as well, plenty of big mugs. I'd imagine them full of mead. If you don't know what mead is, look up. Little slab stepping up to the top. And we've got some more tables down here for the poorer people. A beautiful chandelier with simple iron bars hanging down, and then some fences and torches on top. Nice torches on the wall, and a beautiful kind of orange and white carpet just to finish things off. Well, hopefully that is doable and all copyable just from that. So that's the first 3 levels of this Norman castle tower or tower house done. I hope you've enjoyed it. In the next episode, hopefully coming up very soon indeed, we've got fancy bedrooms to build. We've got more kind of sleeping arrangements for the poorer people, the soldiers up top, and an attic as well. Thanks for watching everyone. Ciao ciao, the blocks be with you.